Going live. We're live. We are live. So, hello everybody that is currently watching or people who are waiting. I don't know, they're different. Welcome to the Unearthly Quiz or hashtag an Unearthly Quiz. Let us know on Twitter what you're drinking, if you're snacking on anything, all that sort of stuff. A few people in the chat are asking, well, one person in the chat has said, are we meant to type the answers in the chat? The answer to that is no, because otherwise people will just read the answers and then just be like, oh yeah, that's the answer to that. So if you could, pen and paper, waste trees and all that. This is Becky, in case you didn't know.
Hello.
She's going to be my assistant today. I'm going to be reading through Twitter and all that sort of jazz as well. Hopefully the audio is okay. We had a few test audio practices and that just didn't go well. So hopefully it runs as smoothly as possible. People have also been asking about prizes. The answer is pride and my approval. So there you go. So basically how this is going to work is there is going to be 5 rounds. So 50 questions in total. All of them will be worth 1 point, apart from one question, which will be worth 4. The different rounds are just general knowledge, the classic series, spin-offs, the new series, and the Doctor, or the Doctors, however you want to word it. So, is everybody ready? Has everybody got the pens and paper ready? Is everybody good to go? Someone's just put ARG, thanks to Bruce Wayne. Shouldn't you be fighting the Joker in Gotham? And in case anybody's wondering, yes, it is lockdown, so it is still me, not just some random tramp who's got onto Wingy Media's channel. So, anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure myself. Someone saying, nope, all good to go. Yes, let's go, or let's go. You can read that out if you want.
Just the comment about saying they love my poem on quarantine.
Exactly. So, yeah, speaking of quarantine, hope you're all well. And if you want your mood uplifted about quarantine, Becky's channel has been releasing poetry about it. So the next one should be up soon. But yeah, everyone ready for the quiz? Let's go. Let's go. Hey, hey, floor gang. Hello, people coming in. Internet is lagging. Don't worry about it. So, general knowledge is this first round. Question 1, round 1. Let's go. What is the first broadcast date of Doctor Who? So that's question 1. What is the first broadcast date of Doctor Who? The Joker songs. I'm not reading that comment out. I'm from Scotland. So have we all got that one for question 1? We've written it down. Question number 2. Starting off easy, by the way. Daleks originate from which planet? People in the chat. If you're doing this properly, like seriously, don't read the chat because everyone's just getting the answers in there. So yeah, question number 2 again was Daleks originate from which planet? Has everybody got that one? Do you want to do question number 3?
You do question number 3 for now. But yeah, someone just said on here, don't put the answers in the chat.
Yeah,
or in the comments.
Yeah, guys. I mean, people are going to anyway, but if you are doing this seriously and properly, then try not to look into the chat. Okay, then. So question number 3. What does Tardis stand for? It's question number 3 again. What does Tardis stand for? And I will just say at this point, guys, as well, we'll be doing the first 3 rounds and then going through the answers for them, and then we'll do the last 2 rounds and go through the answers for them. So just give you guys a little bit of a break in the middle. So that was question number 3. I think, has everybody got that? I think so. Do you want to do question number 4?
Yes. How many broadcast episodes feature of the Daleks in the title?
Yeah, I think I asked you this and you said a lot more than what it is, but I imagine people right now are just going to be going, oh, there was that one, there was that one, there was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was question number 4, guys. How many broadcast episodes feature of the Daleks in the title?
I'm pretty sure I was in the middle of cooking, so I was probably like,
yeah,
100.
Looking at the chat, and you shouldn't, but it's kind of safe for this question because not many people have got it right. Does that include the new one coming out? No, because it's not been broadcast yet. So the answer to that one. Okay, then. So question number 5. Who has written the most Doctor Who stories? I emphasize stories because if it was episodes, as in individual episodes, then the answer would be different. But in terms of a story, who's written the most? The answer might be quite obvious, but it might not be. Just have to see. People are putting their answers in for there. Someone's put me. That's not correct. Yeah. So we all got, that was number 5. Do you want to do number 6?
Yeah. Who was the first Northern actor to play the Doctor?
As obviously Northern.
Yes.
Oh, and
No.
as it's a pub. That's how get me beer on. So yeah, that was question number 6 again, guys. Who was the first Northern actor to play the Doctor?
Yeah, I think the same person was like, no, Philip.
Oh, right.
No, he's in quarantine in a very northern part of England.
Well, everybody should be in quarantine. If you're not, I'm going to be a bit concerned. This next one, I'm worried about because I feel like some people, this might be a point of contention. But question number 7 is, how many Doctors had a regular Tardis team of 3 people? I will stress, Unit doesn't count for this question, but Canine does. Take that as you will. Whether it matters or not, who knows? So how many Doctors had a regular Tardis team of 3 people? Jared Williams says hello from Wales.
Hello.
Hello. Hope Wales is in quarantine, as everyone should be. Has everyone got question number 7? I imagine people are just counting on the fingers like, well, they had that many, and they had that many, and they had that many. Well, the chat's coming in with different guesses and answers. Obviously, if you're doing this properly with pen and a paper, don't read the chat. Right then, question number 8. Which villain has featured in the most Regeneration stories? Is it the Daleks or is it the Cybermen? And also cameos and flashback appearances do count. So they don't have to be the main villain of the story, but if they make some sort of appearance, yeah, that counts. So who appeared more in Regeneration stories? Is it the Daleks or is it the Cybermen? Someone's put the Pterodactyls. No, that's not correct. Someone's also put Stephen Moffat. I approve of that answer, even though it is 2020 and he's been long gone. You can do number 9.
Number 9?
Hang on. Has everyone got 8? I think people are putting the 9 one. Yeah, go on. Question number 9.
Which Doctor appears in the most multi-Doctor stories series? So which Doctor appears in the most multi-Doctor stories? I know this one, teacher. Pick me.
Hey, if you're writing it down. Is anyone tweeting along, by the way? Hashtag an unearthly quiz. Let's have a look at Twitter briefly. No. Tweet along, guys, if you're doing any. Well, send us pictures of what you're drinking, if anything, snacks, all that sort of stuff. Your answers so far. So that was question number 9. So the last question then of round 1 is, which story was the first to be filmed outside of the UK? So that's question number 10 again. Which story was the first to be filmed outside of the UK? Daniel Redmond in the chat has said this is fantastic stuff. Thank you very much. Hopefully. It's only round 1. We've got more questions to go through yet.
Someone's loving the fact that it's a hard questionnaire.
I thought this was actually the easiest round so far.
I missed question 5.
Oh, you missed question 5. Right. Question 5 was, who has written the most Doctor Who stories? Not episodes, as in an actual story, which would encapsulate multiple episodes. I don't know if I've made that any easier for you by saying that. I don't know what it's called, but I know which Doctor. Someone said I think the multi-Doctors one is a tie. Do you know, I might have an answer wrong then if that's the case, because I've just thought of something myself as well. Hold on.
Ooh.
It might be a tie for that one. It might actually be. I think it is
choice question.
Yeah, so remind me again when we come to the answers, because I think I've got the answers to that one wrong. Right then.
What was question 3?
Question 3. What does Tardis stand for? Someone says, no offense, but you need a trim. I know, but the barbers aren't open at the minute. And do you know what? I'm just going to go full Castaway. I like it.
Yeah, I've tried, but it's not happening. I'm also growing a beard.
Yeah. Yeah, mustache is going well. Good. Anyone miss any questions from round 1 then? Anyone else? Or is everyone good to move on to round 2? To be honest, the chat's actually making me laugh. Some people put in genuine answers and other people are taking it not seriously, and that's quite funny. Okay, from the looks of it, it seems then that everyone is good with round 1. So number 2 then, or round 2, which is the classic series round. So some people are going to be a bit annoyed because they haven't seen the classic series, and there are some harder questions in this. But anyway, question number 1 for round 2 then. Paul McGann and which other classic Doctor never faced the Cybermen on screen? So that's question number 1 again. Paul McGann and which other classic Doctor never faced the Cybermen on screen?
And this one too. Someone didn't get a notification.
And we have a super chat from Lucy Wood. If she could, loving the quiz so far. Thank you very much.
We could. Should we just go through all of the questions and then we can always just do like a quick, like this was question 1, question 2, but like without pausing at the end. So anyone who
so anyone that missed, once we finish the first 3 rounds, we'll go back and people just let us know which ones they missed. So that was question 1 of the classic round. So question number 2 for the classic round then is the secondary console room is introduced in which story? The secondary console room is introduced in which story? Another super chat from Alex Goddard for tenner. Thank you very much. So much love for your channel, and this is a really great quiz. You deserve more subs, and you deserve my respect. Does that mean I don't have your respect?
Earn it.
Yeah, I've got to earn your respect.
Your prize for winning this quiz is his respect.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. I quite like that. Oh, that's funny. Cheers for that, guys. Everyone got question 2? People are just putting a load of stuff. Someone said, is Paul really a classic Doctor? Yeah, I'd say post Eccleston or Eccleston onwards is new series. Anything before is classic. So that was question number 2. So you can do number 3.
What is Ace's real name?
You can either put first name or last name or full name. Well, not just last name. First or full name. Either's fine. That was question 3 again. What is Ace's real name?
I think.
So, yeah, the correct answer is not Ace. In case. Right. Well, you're all going to hate me. Oh, someone's put. I am speaking about the character. The character of Ace, not the actress. In case, because I've seen people. Yeah. Right then, question number 4, and you're going to hate me for this one. Jamie McCrimmon met the second Doctor in which year? We're talking about in episode year, by the way, not the 1960s. So Jamie McCrimmon met the second Doctor in which year? I didn't know this. I had to look this up. Funnily enough, the Highlanders is still missing, isn't it?
I know.
I hope they do an animation of that soon. Someone's put 2020. No. Do you know what? People, some decent answers in the chat, I must admit. Do you want to do question 5? We're ready for question 5? We'll go with question 5.
Jackie Lane played which companion? That is question number 5.
Cashier number 5, please.
Jackie Lane played which companion?
Again, I had to look this up because I didn't know.
I should have known the answer to the question before, seeing as it's the companion with my favourite Doctor. But I didn't. So, oh.
Sorry. And we've got over 120 people watching and we got 29 likes. So let's get the likes up, guys. Come on. But thank you all to the 100-odd people, 120 people that are watching. Thank you very much. I appreciate it and hope you're all doing well in this lockdown because it's awful. It's terrible. Anyway.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm only messing. Right. So question number 6 then, because I think we've got, what's it? Yeah, it was number 5. Yeah, sorry. Number 6. The Master appears in every story of which season? I'm pretty sure there's only one answer to this. So, the Master appears in every story of which season? Would you have known this if it wasn't written right in front of you? It's that one.
No.
All right.
Someone said, "Are you sponsored by Tesco's now?" They're cashier number 5.
All right. It could be the post office. We're not,
True. It could be any of the many places that hold self-checkout.
Yeah, it could. Well, you should be staying inside. Never mind hearing that stuff. Hold on a second. I was checking that. I might not come back to it. So that was question number 6. Question number 7. Until Matt Smith, Peter Davison was the youngest actor to play the Doctor. How old was he when he got cast? So that's question number 7 again. Until Matt Smith, Peter Davison was the youngest actor to play the Doctor. How old was he when he got cast? Is that beer sponsored by product placement? It is. It is.
Whoa.
547 is not the correct answer, I will say, that people have been putting in the chat.
The same person did also say that Trap was the best Doctor, so...
All right, we'll let them off then.
Yeah.
Okay then, question number 8. Which 2 Doctors regenerated at the start of another's era? So I might need to explain this slightly. So most Doctors, they have their own story, and then at the end, they regenerate at the end of it. 2, however, I've not balls that up. It's a beer.
It's the pint can
beer.
It's the pint.
I'm not even halfway through it yet. Yeah, so obviously Doctors have their final story, and then at the end, they regenerate. 2 classic Doctors, however, regenerated at the start of another Doctor's story. So, who were those 2 Doctors? You can put the actual numbers or you can put the actors' names. It's up to you. So, which 2?
Charlie Cheeseman, just give it a good go. Give it a guess. Give it a guess. But good on you for doing the classic.
Well, I mean, there's going to be people here just like, hey, Doctor Who quiz. The next round is spin-offs. So...
kind of related.
Dexter Jones, thank you very much. Absolutely love your channel. Love to see more. Well, we'll just have to see how this quiz goes, won't we? Hopefully. Someone says, does Time in the Rani count? It might do. Yes, it does. Every regeneration story counts, basically. So as long as they regenerated towards the beginning and not at the end of their own story, then that absolutely counts. And then, question number 9. This one is worth 4 points. So there you go. Name the 4 separate story titles of Trial of a Time Lord. So there are 4 different names. I mean, this is a point of contention. A lot of people say that it's either just called Trial of a Time Lord or it's 4 individual stories named. Obviously, I can't say because it can give the answer away. Mm-hmm. So I personally say it's just one story, but yeah. So... name the 4 separate story titles of Trial of a Time Lord. The real answer to all these questions is, of course, The Timeless Child. I mean, I was in the easy round. The easy question, I was going to do true or false. The Doctor is a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. I mean, I can't even do that now. Who knows? We don't even know. So we have one more question of the classic series round then, and I will let you read it. Want to do the last question? Question number 10.
Who was the first Doctor to have question marks implemented in their costume?
You weren't sure of this one either, were you?
No, I gave it a good guess.
I think you got it right.
Who was the first Doctor to have question marks implemented in their costume? That is number 10.
And again, it is the classic series, so not David Tennant. Although I quite like to see the question marks come back. I quite liked them. When they're subtle. I think certain costumes, they were quite subtle. Obviously with McCoy, he's bathed in them.
Just like a hat.
Yeah, just question mark hat.
Yeah.
No, like his umbrella, actually. I quite liked his umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite cool.
Maybe buttons. like little question mark buttons.
Yeah, that'd be good actually. I need to flip over this paper without people seeing the answers. Hey.
Brilliant.
It's better than me going, ugh, like that. I hope that stream didn't freeze on my face then.
I hope it did.
Right, so we're going to move on then to round 3, which is the spin-off round. Again, 10 questions. And then after this, guys, we'll go through the answers of the first 3 rounds. And then we'll have a bit of a break and whatnot. And we'll scroll through Twitter and see what people are saying. Oh, excuse me. So hopefully people have been watching different spin-offs in this plentiful free time that we have. But how well do you know it? So question 1 then of round 3. True or false? The Tardis makes some sort of appearance in every official spin-off. So it doesn't necessarily have to physically appear, but make some sort of appearance. So is that true or is it false that the Tardis has appeared in some sort of appearance in every official spin-off? Lois Butters, class was shit. I mean, it's not what we have on the table, but I agree. What?
This is a really good day. Been writing an audio.
Don't read the
drama.
Someone says, does class count? Yes, for the spin-off round, class does count. So this will encapsulate Canine and Company, Class, Torchwood, Sarah Jane Adventures, etc. Probe does not count. I haven't seen any of it. So I apologise if people really like that stuff, but yeah, sorry. So, question number 2. Out of Team Torchwood, who met the Doctor first? Was it Gwen? Was it Jack? Or was it Tosh? So that was question number 2 again. Out of Team Torchwood, who met the Doctor first? Was it Gwen? Was it Jack? Or was it Tosh? Does Australian Canine count? No. Downtime also, because I'm talking about official BBC made spin-offs. Someone says, who cares? There's nothing else to do. May as well care.
Apparently a lot of people watching this quiz care. So
some random Welshman. Yes. Okay then, so question number 3. What is the name of Sarah Jane's fiance in The Wedding of Sarah Jane? Or is it The Wedding of Sarah Jane Smith? I don't know. I don't know why I looked to you. You've never seen it.
No, haven't.
So yeah, what is the name of Sarah Jane's fiance in The Wedding of Sarah Jane? Someone's actually, I think that answer might be wrong because someone made a good point in the comments.
Which one? What number?
That one.
Is it that comment?
No.
Well, this
quiz isn't as shit as I expected. Well done. Cheers. Thank you. I'll take a backhanded compliment all day. All day. Do you want to read number 4?
I shall.
We ready for number 4? We'll go with number 4.
You went a little bit Tom just then.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right.
What is the title of the only episode of Canine and Company? There's number 4. What is the title of the only episode of Canine and Company?
I actually watched it and reviewed it not too long ago for Patreon, and it's not great, is it? Because you watched it as well, or a bit of it. Pure 80s cheese.
Yeah, I think I switched off after 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I would watch it, but it's. I would recommend watching it, but just the once. Don't keep watching it. Canine kills them all.
Now that I would watch.
I like this question. This comment. No fucking clue. Thought it was total arse. Yeah. Yeah. Right then. Question number 5. How many Doctors have appeared in the spin-offs excluding flashbacks? So this would include Canine and Company, Torchwood, Sarah Jane Adventures, and Class. So excluding flashbacks, how many Doctors have appeared in the spin-offs? Cheers from Atlanta. Bloody hell. Wait, what time is it there? May I ask you a question? Feel free. Oh, a lot of guesses for that one comes up in the comments. That's
Amazing.
correct. Canine commits genocide. Brilliant. Right then. Question number 6. What is the name of the Sontaran in the Sarah Jane Adventures? I hope that's coming back on iPlayer because that was actually belting. Sarah Jane Adventures. It's
So
really good.
that?
Medical or alien?
I don't know what that was.
Oh, doctors. Yeah, so that, number 6 again. What is the name of the Sontaran in the Sarah Jane Adventures? Don't worry about spelling. All I'm going to say. I'm not going to hold it against you. So there you go. I only know it because I looked it up. Would you like to do number 7?
Sure.
Nice and easy.
In Torchwood, who is Grey? Oh, I was expecting the question to be a lot longer.
I've not done that on purpose. Nice, simple 5 words.
So, number 7, in Torchwood, who is Grey?
As in, like, the character, there's probably some grey-skinned alien.
Yeah.
So not as in, like, who's this grey fella over there? Not that.
Someone in the comments asked if the spelling matters, but I would assume if you're doing it the proper way, it's just going to be pen to paper.
As long as it's readable and it's... I mean, in terms of spelling, they're going to hate me for that.
That sounds like a Welsh town.
Yeah, probably. Really great idea. Love me a pub quiz. If I get all of these right, am I obsessed? Probably. I don't think everyone's I mean, to be fair, if I was doing this quiz, I mean, I can see the answers because they're in front of me, but I wouldn't have got all of these. Right, so that was number 7 then. Moving on to question number 8. Which of these are a real villain? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9? We watched that recently as well, didn't we?
We did. I've got to... What the actual... You're talking about the actual... Yeah. I've still got to finish.
Yeah, because you've only just started Miracle Day, haven't you? Which is quite good. Someone's put Donald Trump. It's not the answer.
Looks similar, though.
Yeah, very similar. Both a dick to children. Again, number 8. Which of these are a real villain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7, 8, 9? Children of Earth broke me when me and my friend watched it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Someone's put Kim Jong-un. No.
Absolutely not.
Someone's put 69. I like your enthusiasm, but no. Right then. Question number 9. I'll let you do that one as well.
Just say class. Right?
Yes.
Right. In class, who does April share a heart with? So that is question number 9. In class, who does April share a heart with?
There's 2 different things you could write for this. It's either the name of the species or the actual character name. I didn't realise that there was a character name, but apparently that there is. So I thought class was terrible. So
I've never seen it.
Don't.
I won't.
The only good bit was when Capaldi turned up. Which gives away one of the answers for a previous question about how many Doctors appeared in the spin-offs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but people know that Doctors appeared.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, in class, who does April share a heart with? Someone said thought this was Doctor Who. It is, but we're doing a spin-off round. I mean, there's 4 rounds and 1 round that isn't fully Doctor Who, but it's not going to be different. If we do this again, it's not going to be the same. Okay, then. So question number 10. This is the last question for the spin-off round. The Blathereen are from which planet? Question number 10 again. The Blathereen are from which planet? And I understand, guys, you're going to hate me, but enjoy. Enjoy trying to write that answer.
This is going to be fun.
Big up the Torchwood Cannibals. No way. Tominus, fair fox.
That, though.
Taylor Bates has got it spot on.
Love it.
Right then. So let's just refresh this. That's the first 3 rounds done, guys. There's going to be 2 more after this.
Look at my face.
I know. Let's like some of these on Twitter. Let's see what people are saying. Wishing I had done more revision for an unearthly quiz. So, well, yeah, spin-off time. This is awesome. Been watching Torchwood over lockdown. It literally might be better than Doctor Who itself. Brackets, I said it. Well, might be. I'm just going to like all of these.
I'm ready.
Sweet. So, over the last 3 rounds, guys.
Sorry.
Yeah, I like that. So, yeah, over the last 3 rounds, guys, was there any questions that people missed from any of the rounds that you want me to read out before I do the answers? Because I don't want people to, miss question. What was question 4 from the last round? So, the spin-off round, that was, what is the title of the only episode of Canine and Company? Bruce Wayne said, how do women with breast implants breastfeed? I mean, it's not ever brought up in Doctor Who, so I couldn't honestly tell you. Paul Charles Morris said I missed all the rounds. Oops.
I mean,
I can't. I could quickly blitz through them all, but it's not fair for people that have missed it, is it? Because they'll just be like, ugh. If anyone's missed like 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah.
Right, round 1, questions 1 to 3. So the first 3 were the first broadcast date, Daleks originate from which planet, and what does TARDIS stand for? Can we send you answers? If you've written it down and like you've done a proper quiz thing, then just take a picture, tweet it using the hashtag an unearthly quiz, and I'll see it. Does the Doctor have genitals? I mean, he's got kids and a granddaughter, so one would assume he doesn't, or she doesn't. Sorry. Did you know Jar Jar Binks is canon in the Doctor Who universe? I did. That's some alternate universe story. Charles asked round 1, question 7. That was, how many Doctors had a regular TARDIS team of 3 people? So, I think then, question 1 in the last round is a trick question. It's not. Right, so should we do some answers then? Answers? Ready for the first 3 rounds?
Yours.
Yeah. How do you know for the winner of the quiz? We don't. That's why it's fun. Or you can just tweet me if you've done it properly. I didn't say people don't use your phones as well. Nah, bollocks.
Why?
Well, because people just Google it.
Oh, right, yes, of course. Yeah. But you'd think people would know that the whole point of doing a quiz is that you don't treat.
Well, exactly. Anyway, so answer time for the first 3 rounds. So, round 1, question 1. What was the first broadcast date? That was the 23rd of November, 1963. Quite an easy one, I would say. Everyone got that? Sweet. Question number 2 was, Daleks originate from which planet? The answer was Skaro, not Cairo. As you just said then.
I said Skyro.
Oh, did you? No, not Skyro.
Skyro.
Why? It's Skaro. Don't listen to her.
Okay. Skyro.
Question number 3 was, what does TARDIS stand for? That was time and relative dimension in space, or time and relative dimensions in space. I'm not bothered. Either one. Important question. I need answers for that Torchwood didn't give me. I'm not sure what that means. The answer to question number 4, how many broadcast episodes feature of the Daleks in the title? It is 11, which is less than I thought. So, yeah. How many broadcast episodes are featured of the Daleks in the title? That was 11. Question number 5, who has written the most Doctor Who stories? That was Stephen Moffat. He wrote 40 in total. That's why I said, if you were here for that, obviously, Moffat, in terms of individual stories, wrote 40, but in terms of individual episodes, Robert Holmes wrote more. So that's why I specified episodes. No, I didn't. I specified stories, because obviously one story back in the day could have been 4 parts, could have been 6 parts, what have you. So there you go. Question number 5 was Stephen Moffat. Question number 6 was, who was the first Northern actor to play the Doctor? That was, of course, Tom Baker, who is in fact a Scouser from Liverpool, which depresses me because I'm a Mancunian and he's my favourite Doctor. Pooh. Question number 7 was how many doctors had a regular TARDIS team of 3 people. Unit didn't count in that one, however, Canine does. The correct answer was 5, which is more than I thought, actually. Hartnell, Troughton, Tom Baker, Peter Davison, and, of course, Jodie Whittaker.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go for that one. Which villain has featured in the most Regeneration stories? Was it the Daleks or was it the Cybermen? It was, of course, the Daleks. Those pesky Daleks. Someone's put Tom is the worst doctor. Sorry, Wingy. Fuck off. I'm only messing. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Right, now this was the one that someone said, I think it's a tie. And thinking back, it might be correct. So if you've got I think it's 2. It is 2. So I'll read them both out. And if you've got either or both, then I'll let you have the point for that. Question 9 was which doctor appears in the most multi-doctor stories? I had Patrick Troughton, but I also feel like it's the first doctor. So in terms of the actual actor playing the role, it's Troughton, but the first doctor does also appear in 3 stories.
Okay.
But funnily enough, he's played by a different actor each time. So it's either the first or second. If you've got either one of them, I'll let you have it. Not gay, but I would let Tom Baker ruin me, even though he's like 84. He's 86. I sort of fill you in. Could have worded that better. Question. The answer to number 10. Which story was the first to be filmed outside the UK? That was City of Death. I think the others use stock footage or like just sets and stuff.
I'm loving the Troughton love on this chat.
Oh yeah. Has anyone missed an answer to round 1? Makes sometimes great again. Fun fact, Richard Hurdnall never got paid for 5 doctors. He died beforehand. Did not know that. Did not know that. Someone saying, I forgot the first doctor was in Twice Upon a Time. I did too. Hence why I had to specify. Right, so round 2, which was the classic round. Paul McGann and which other classic doctor never faced the Cybermen? That was, of course, John Pertwee, the 3rd Doctor. They did briefly appear in Carnival of Monsters, but he never actually faced them properly. Not on screen, at least, anyway. Question number 2. The secondary console room was introduced in which story? It was the Mask of Mandragora. Good luck with spelling that. I think I got it wrong as well. Round 1, 6 out of 10. All right, yeah, let us know how you're doing in the chat as well, like with answers and stuff. Someone says City of Death is boring. Get out. Get out. Oh, someone said in the 5 Doctors, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, I messed that one up. So in terms of their own era, yeah, okay, I balls that one up. Sorry, guys. But in his own era, he didn't. In the 5 Doctors, yes, he did. Fuck. Doctor Who is so big. Right.
Rephrase.
Yeah. Number 3. What is Ace's real name? The answer was Dorothy McShane. Or if you've just put Dorothy, that's also fine. Yeah, we did face him in the 5 Doctors. I was so worried that this quiz would go wrong.
No, it's been really good so far.
Okay, so go on. You do a couple. You do the next few.
Okay.
Question number 4.
So, question number 4. Jamie McCrimmon met the 2nd Doctor. In which year? The year was 1746.
I was very surprised that people got that in the chat as well, because when we asked it, a lot of people popped up with that. So I'm assuming they had Google on. Or they were just good.
Yeah, really good.
Number 5.
Number 5 is Jackie Lane played which companion? And the answer is Dodo.
Yeah, Dodo Chaplet.
Dodo.
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 She was rubbish, I thought. I didn't really. I mean, I like the War Machines, which is their last one, but I don't like Dodo. Number 6.
Number 6. The Master appears in every story of which season? And the answer is number 8. Season 8.
Is Pertwee 2nd? Someone's put Bono, not Dodo.
Bloody Dodo. Yes, I would agree.
I'll do it.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so question 7 was, until Matt Smith, Peter Davison was the youngest actor to play the Doctor. How old was he? He was 29. So, yeah, Peter Davison was the youngest actor to play the Doctor, and he was 29. Someone saying no. Pertwee didn't face the Cybermen. He left it to the wrestling robot and ran away. Yeah, okay, we'll take that answer.
Ooh.
Okay, question number 8. Which two Doctors regenerated at the start of another era? So therefore, they regenerated at the start of another Doctor's story as opposed to at the end of their own. The answers were the 6th and the 7th Doctors, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy. Someone put it was Matt, he was 26. Yeah, the question was until Matt Smith. It was Peter Davison. I did count though. I'm pretty sure. So someone's put it was 12, not 11. I just checked. Is there a? I'm sure. Broadcast episodes.
Check, yeah.
I'm sure I checked. I'm pretty sure it's 11. Right. Anyway. This one is the one that was worth 4 points. Name the 4 separate story titles of Trial of a Time Lord. It was, in fact, The Mysterious Planet, Mind Warp, Terror of the Vervoids, and The Ultimate Foe. So I'll just go through them again. The Mysterious Planet, Mind Warp, Terror of the Vervoids, and The Ultimate Foe.
And you get 4.
Yeah, so 1 point for each. Death to the Daleks does not count. Exactly, because that's to the Daleks, not of the Daleks. Okay, then. Final question of round 2. Who was the first Doctor to have question marks implemented into their costume? It was, of course, the 4th. Tom. In the early John Nathan Turner era.
Hang on. What is the answer to round 2, question 6? It was 8.
So some that equals 12 of the Daleks. Didn't McGann regenerate at the start of the movie? But it's his movie, so. Okay, so round 3, spin-off round. The TARDIS makes some sort of appearance in every official spin-off. Is it true or is it false? The correct answer is, of course, false. It appears in Torchwood through sound. It physically appears in Sarah Jane Adventures and in Class, but it does not appear in Canine and Company. Now, this was also a contentious one because somebody put something in the chat that made me doubt myself. So, out of Team Torchwood, who met the Doctor first? Was it Gwen, was it Jack, or was it Tosh? I've put Tosh. However, someone said that the face of Bo meets the Doctor first, who is Jack. So on this round, if you've put Jack or you've put Tosh, I will accept it. It's definitely not Gwen, though. Yeah, I forgot about that. So the face of Bo's like, you haven't seen the new series, have you? Not really.
No.
So in Christopher Eccleston's in his second episode, he meets this giant head in a jar thing called the face of Bo, and later on you find out it's Jack. Oh. Yeah, so technically Jack is the answer to that one. However, the character of Tosh does appear in like episode 4. So there you go. Right, number 3. What is the name of Sarah Jane's fiance in The Wedding of Sarah Jane? It was Peter Dalton. Someone's made a very good point. 9 doesn't actually meet the face of Bo, though. That is true. So that's why I put Tosh. So it wasn't Gwen because that was her relative. Anyway, yeah. Number 3 was Peter Dalton. Peter Dalton. Played by Nigel Havers. Very good. Go on, you can read out a few.
Okay.
Number 4.
What is the title of the only episode of Canine and Company? And the answer is A Girl's Best Friend. So
someone put I wrote Nigel Havers for question 3. You can have it.
So answer for question number 4, round 3 is A Girl's Best Friend. Question number 5. How many Doctors appeared in the spin-offs, excluding flashbacks? And the answer is 3. 3.
Yep. Tennant, Matt Smith in the Sarah Jane Adventures, and then Capaldi in Class.
See.
See if you can.
Yeah, you can do that one.
Are you sure?
Yep, thanks.
Okay, so number 6 is what is the name of the Sontaran in the Sarah Jane Adventures? That was Commander Karg. If you just put Karg, that's fine.
I would have gone Kaug.
Karg.
Kaug.
Yeah, that was Karg, Commander Karg. whichever one. Number 7 was in Torchwood, who is Grey. He is Jack's brother. Someone put Dan forgot about Capaldi in class. That's because class is shit. Yeah, so Torchwood, who is Grey? It is Jack's brother. Number 8 was which of these are a real villain? The 1, 2, 3, the 4, 5, 6, or the 7, 8, 9? It was, of course, the 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6? Everyone got it?
5, 6, 7.
Bloody brilliant, Children of Earth.
Mhm.
Number 9, in class, who does April share a heart with? It was the Shadowkin King, or Korakinus. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but either way, it's the Shadowkin King.
Cole.
Yeah, that one. And then, do you want to read the answer for number 10?
No.
Okay. The Blatherine are from which planet? They are, of course, the cousins of the Slitheen. Therefore, they are from Raxacoricophalopatorius.
Fabulous.
10 out of 10 if you spelt that right, by the way. Let us know. Raxacoricophalopatorius. That's the answer for number 10.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It's kind of what it goes along with.
Right. So, everybody got the answers for that so far? Ready for the next round? Have you seen Farewell, Sarah Jane? Yes, I have. I'm going to be doing a review of that shortly. 13 out of 30. Not terrible. What was the answer to round 2, question 10? Which was, who was the first Doctor to have question marks implemented into their costume? That was Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor. Right. We ready to start round 4?
Or should we have a... I need...
If you want to just nip to the wee.
Yeah, nip to the wee.
Nip to
I'm
the
going to
wee.
nip to the wee.
Right, so whilst Becky's disappeared, I'm just going to quickly check Twitter again, see if anyone's saying anything. More people just tweeting along, which is not... I'm happy about that, actually. I'm so far behind on marking round 2. The 4th line of my Doctor Who script confirms Picasso is the Doctor's son. I like it. Why isn't Unearthly Quiz so conventional? I wanted questions like, what was the Doctor Who story where the Doctor got shot twice? Well, yeah. So, is everybody ready for... Fucking hell, we're 45 minutes in. Is everyone ready for the 4th round, which is, of course, the new series round? So, hopefully, some people should know this stuff because it's new. Well, not really new. It's like 16 years old now. 14, 15, something like that. How many rounds in total? There is going to be 5 rounds. So there's 2 more rounds, each with 10 questions. There is 12. Power, Evil, Day, Planet, Genesis, Destiny, Resurrection, Revelation, Remembrance, Evolution, Victory. Yeah, there is 12. I miscounted. So for the Dalek question of the Daleks, it was 12. I miscounted. Oops.
It's easy enough to do.
Yeah. Oh, well. Right, so question 1 of round 4. The 12th Doctor first wears a hoodie in which episode? Question number 1 again for the new series round. The 12th Doctor first wears a hoodie in which episode? Becky's just grabbing me a beer. This is going to be amazing. Wingy should be the first Ginger Doctor. I'll do it. I will do it. Question number 2. Which 2 stories follow the classic series rule of having one title over multiple parts, e.g. something part 1, part 2, as opposed to something like The Doctor Dances, The Empty Child? I know I've got that the wrong way around. Daleks in Manhattan, Evolution of the Daleks. Which 2 stories have something, 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 something part 1 and something, 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 something part 2? I'm pretty sure it's only 2. If there's more than 2, just put 2 and you can have them. But I've only got 2. Everyone go for question 2? 2? Yep. Cool. Harriet Jones is originally an MP for where? Pretty sure it's a made-up place. Someone said, did you hear about the Time Lord Victorious announcement today? Yes, I did. It looks pretty good, actually. Plastic treachery. Big Batman March fan in the comments there. So yeah, question 3 again. Harriet Jones is originally an MP for where? Do you want to do the next 2? Number 4?
So question number 4. Who says your voice is different, yet its arrogance is unchanged?
That's probably my handwriting.
No, it's just me. So that's question number 4. Who says your voice is different, yet its arrogance is unchanged? It's just a mouthful.
However that character did it, I don't know. Yeah, I'll read the next couple.
Okay. Hi, guys. So that was question number 4. Question number 5. Where would you have found the...
Metaltron.
Thank you. Metaltron. Where would you have found the Metaltron? That's question number 5.
And I'm back.
Ooh.
Sorry. Didn't mean to kick you. Quarantine, it gets to you.
Yeah, I've got very squeaky chairs, sorry.
Oh, right, I'm in. I'm loving this quiz, Winky. Thank you very much. Nearly mispronounced my own name. So that was what? Question 5. Go on, do number 6.
Okay, question number 6. What is the highest rated Nuhu?
Nuhu.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
What is the highest rated Nuhu episode on IMDb?
Highest rated Nuhu episode on IMDb. If this has changed since I've started, or since I've written this down, I apologise.
But you literally would have looked at this like what?
I should have rechecked again. But I think it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
What? You all right? All right. Okay. People seem to be getting some answers into the chat. Someone's put Love and Monsters. If it was, honestly, that would be hysterical. Okay, then question number 7. Rory first takes a trip in the TARDIS. In the voice crack. No. Rory first takes a trip in the TARDIS in which episode? So, Rory first takes a trip in the TARDIS in which episode? All right. Okay, then. Captain Jack appears in more episodes with the 10th Doctor than the 9th. True or false?
I like that. On a scale of Hartnell to Tennant, how bored are you in this quarantine?
Capaldi. Oh, come on. We can't go out anywhere. It's not because of you.
I'm going to leave. Actually, I can't. This is my flat. Get out.
Can we do the quiz first?
Yeah.
Okay, so question 8 again. Captain Jack appears on screen. No. Captain Jack appears in more episodes with the 10th Doctor than the 9th. True or false? Do you mean stories or episodes? Episodes. So in more episodes. Question number 9. Finish the quote. That's where everybody's wrong. It's all one title. I can't wait to read the answer out on that one. Do cameos count? Yes, they do. Every appearance. So question 9 again, just before we move on. Finish the quote. That's where everybody's wrong. It's all one title. Question number 10. Oh, last of the new series round. Sweet. What does the 10th Doctor name his horse in The Girl in the Fireplace? Last one for round 4. What does the 10th Doctor name his horse in Girl in the Fireplace? I wasn't sure either, but apparently it's a thing. It was not Wingy. Right, so we are moving swiftly on then to the last round, which is the Doctors. So it's a round all about the Doctor through various different points in time and space. I'll let you start it off. Go on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go on.
Thank you very much. Question number 1 of round 5. Colin Baker and Peter Capaldi are unique amongst the Doctors. Why? So that's question number 1. Colin Baker and Peter. Oh, I went Colin Baker. Colin Baker and Peter Capaldi are unique amongst the Doctors. Why? Wingy, stay after the quiz. I like this stream.
Someone's put that horse is Rose, Wingy. That's mean on Billy Piper. And your girlfriend, she's all right. She's also my girlfriend.
I am all right.
Yeah,
just all right. Then.
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm all right.
You'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question 2. On screen, how many Doctors has Sarah Jane been seen with? Question number 2 again. On screen, how many Doctors has Sarah Jane been seen with? Alex Cooper, is his quiz out of 54? Yeah, I think so.
What?
It's 50 questions, but one's worth 4 points,
yeah.
so like 54 or 53.
Yes, it is 54. I think.
Quick maths. Someone's spot actually watched Doctor Who before taking the role. Okay, then. Question number 3. Who played the Doctor in Scream of the Shalka? I haven't actually watched it. It was before it came back with Christopher Eccleston. There was like an animated thing.
Oh, okay.
And that was supposed to be like new Doctor Who. But obviously, just when it came out, it was announced that Eccleston and Russell T Davies were coming in to make a new series.
I will get there eventually.
Oh. So, number 3 again. Who played the Doctor in Scream of the Shalka? You're writing on notes.
I'm just working out, because that one, for example, would be counted as 2.
Yeah, but it's 1 point.
Okay. Then it's 54.
Yep. Right then. Question number 4. How many different colours make up the 4th Doctor's scarf? Not the season 18 one. So any scarf before his last season, how many different colours make up the 4th Doctor's scarf? And this one is definitely right because I counted. I've got them.
I've got a new friend. Follow my channel.
I like Becky more than you. I do. I like Becky more than I like myself.
Aww. I like me more than I like you.
Wow. That was just me.
I'm joking. You said quarantine or lockdown as being a Capaldi level.
I never said it was boring though, because of you.
Well.
Anyway. Right, read question 5.
So question 5. Which Doctor first used the sonic screwdriver? Ooh. Which Doctor first used the sonic screwdriver? That's question number 5.
I once spent an entire day measuring my scarf. I hope that's not
I
hope that's not a euphemism.
A whole day.
I mean, they're not that long. I hope. Anyway, question number 6. How many Doctors so far regenerated outside of the TARDIS? Question number 6 again. How many Doctors so far have regenerated outside of the TARDIS? I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but that was quite funny. Tell you what, we've kept consistently like 120 viewers around. So shout out to you guys, honestly. Thank you for sticking around. I mean, we're nearly an hour in, so thank you to everyone who has watched so far. Hopefully you're having a good time.
God, is it nearly an hour in?
Yeah.
Wow.
And people have been tweeting as well, which is amazing. Cheers, guys.
Sorry.
Shite, what question were we on? Number 7. Which Doctor needed the 0 room after regenerating? Question number 7 again. Which Doctor needed the 0 room after regenerating? In a story that I don't like.
Can I do the next one?
You can do the next 2.
Yay.
You've got Becky again for the next 2. Sorry.
Boom. Question.
Hold on.
Oh.
3 railway engines. Do you count Troughton as regenerating outside of the TARDIS or not? I actually had to watch the clip back to make sure. Yes. Yes, he does.
Question number 8.
Mhm.
In which story is it revealed the Doctor has 2 hearts?
This was actually your question as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't have got this. I thought it would have been slightly earlier.
So, but that was also because when I watched it with my brother, twin hat, and he said, "Did you know?" Blah blah blah, blah. And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
awesome!"
It's weird how late it came in as well,
Mm.
considering like it's common knowledge now. Hopefully,
Yeah.
that he's got 2 hearts or she's got 2 hearts. So.
So question number 8 is in which story is it revealed that the Doctor has 2 hearts? So, question number 9 is the 12th Doctor is first seen in which story?
You all right?
Yeah, I just got an itchy nose. So question number 9, the 12th Doctor is first seen in which story?
I was trying to catch people out. It seems to be quite good in the chat.
Europe.
Someone's put tooth and claw. No. Okay then, and question number 10. The final question of the does Fire of Pompeii count? No, because he's not the 12th Doctor, he's Caecilius. Right then, question number 10, the final question of the entire thing. So if you have stayed for just over an hour and you've put up with us blabbering on about random Doctor Who nonsense, thank you very much. Right then, here we go. True or false? On screen, every Doctor has met the Daleks. Is that question again for you guys? True or false? On screen, every Doctor has met the Daleks. And that is it. Oh no, I need that, and I need that as well for the answers.
Someone has asked you to repeat question 6 and 7.
Of this round?
I'm assuming of this one.
Okay, so question 6 was how many Doctors so far have regenerated outside of the TARDIS? And number 7 was which Doctor needed the 0 room after regenerating?
Oh, itchy.
Does anybody need any other questions? Repeating. That's what I meant. From the last 2 rounds. So from round 4 or round 5, does anyone miss out a question?
We should have the countdown clock. You know that. Did it? Hang on, I'm not there yet.
Oh, whatever, we got to read the answers.
I've gone too fast. Oh no, people have asked.
Someone said, what was the last episode you watched? I don't actually know for me. I can't remember. I think it was a Troughton one.
Round 4, question 8.
Round 4, question 8. Captain Jack appears in more episodes with the 10th Doctor than the 9th. True or false? So that was that one.
Round 4, question 8, same thing again. But round 4, question 5.
Round 4, question 5. That was where would you have found the Metaltron?
Oh yeah, that was my fault because I was like, what does that say?
Yeah, where would you have found the Metaltron? That was that one. So,
Question.
So we good?
I think so.
We all right to do answers? Everyone ready for answers?
Mm-hmm.
New Who at 5. That's what someone's put. What was that knocking?
That was the fridge.
Oh, I thought we were being haunted.
No.
Okay, so round 4, question 1. The 12th Doctor first wears a hoodie in which episode? That was Time Heist. I noticed that someone got that right. However, I imagine a lot of people get mixed up on that one, but it was in fact Time Heist. Underrated episode, actually. I quite like Capaldi in that one.
Just wanted to quickly say before you move on, the Whovian with a small collection.
Yeah.
Just a small collection.
Yeah.
When you know it's time for you to be asked a question, can we do another quiz later next month?
If people want it, if you want me to do another quiz, guys, just let me know. Comment.
Tweet about it.
Yep, tweet about it using the hashtag unearthly quiz. But yes. Okay then. Question number 2 of round 4. Which 2 stories follow the classic series rule of one title over multiple parts, e.g. Something Part 1 and Part 2? That was, of course, The End of Time and Spyfall. Taylor Bates, the answer is yes. Everyone's going to scream.
Not currently.
No, not right now. Quarantine. I'm in Gallifrey.
Yeet.
Yeah. So question number 2 was End of Time and Spyfall. It's weird. I like that. Parts 1 and Parts 2. So question 3. Harriet Jones is originally an MP for where? The answer is Flydale North. Flydale North. I mean, how could you forget that? She always tells people, Harriet Jones, MP for Flydale North. And then she's Harriet Jones, Prime Minister.
Oh,
She's that one that's in Afterlife. In the cemetery, the woman that sits on the bench with Vicky
oh right,
Jones.
yes, okay.
Yeah, it's her.
The one who's also in Shaun of the Dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who says, your voice is different, yet its arrogance is unchanged? That's Davros. Who said Davros? Yes, it's Davros. So hopefully everyone got that one. Number 5, where would you have found the Metaltron? The answer is Van Statten's Museum. No, we have not seen Afterlife 2 yet, but it's on the list. After we finish Better Call Saul.
Yeah, just rounding up on Better Call Saul.
Yeah. I noticed some people before put Utah, but I was specifically looking for Van Statten's Museum because America is quite a big place. So number 5 was Van Statten's Museum. Number 6, what is the highest rated New Who episode on IMDb? It is Blink.
That was my response.
It was, in fact, Blink. I don't think it should be, personally. I understand why it's such an iconic. But, yeah, oh well. Someone put before it should be Heaven Sent, and I agree. In terms of New Who. Oh, is it? No, it should be Empty Child. I'm wittering now. Rory first takes a trip in the TARDIS in which episode? That is Vampires in Venice. Someone put Bunker in Utah. If you've got... Yeah, I'll accept that. So yeah, number 7 was Vampires in Venice. Captain Jack appears in more episodes with the 10th Doctor than the 9th Doctor. Is that true or false? Is it true or is it false?
You're on number... True. It's true. And yes, I have seen Life on Mars. And Ashes to Ashes.
Oh.
And they're both
they're
brilliant.
on Netflix now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. They're fabulous.
Do you remember me from Vorp? Mortal Kombat Hoodie came up to you and was like, photo now. I remember everyone from Vorp. More so this one.
Because it can't get rid of me.
But yeah, no. But if you've got photos and stuff, like share them online if you haven't already. Oh, I'm excited for this one. Question number 9. Finish the quote. That's where everybody's wrong. It's all one title. Gallifrey Falls, no more. That wasn't even the best Tom Baker impression I could have done. I've got a thing in my throat. Not Corona. I've not got the Rona. Gallifrey Falls, no more.
Very
Better?
good. Yeah,
all right.
Better.
It's at least 6 with Tennant. Yeah, because he was only in 5 with Eccleston. And then the last question for round 4. What does the 10th Doctor name his horse in Girl in the Fireplace?
Arthur. It's Arthur.
Someone's put, I like the thumbnail. Thank you very much. It's not bad for a hack job in 5 seconds.
He was very proud of that, though, the thumbnail.
Oh, yeah.
You were.
I did rush it, though. But yeah, number 10 again was Arthur, in case anyone missed it.
You did, but you were very, very proud of it.
Anyone miss an answer to round 4? No? Sick. Right. Round 5, the final round. It's the final round now. Question number 1. Colin Baker and Peter Capaldi are unique amongst the Doctors. Why? because they appeared in different roles before they were the Doctor. So if you've got some sort of variation on that, yeah. Colin Baker, of course, was Commander Maxil in Arc of Infinity, and Peter Capaldi was Caecilius in The Fires of Pompeii, and also John Frobisher in Torchwood Children of Earth. Thumbnail reminds me of the Android Invasion. That's actually what I was going for. So, Nathan, shout out to you. Yeah, question number 1 was they appeared before in different roles. Do you want to read the answer to this one? Tell you what, shall I just read the question out and you just read the answer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Question number 2. On screen, how many Doctors has Sarah Jane been seen with?
The answer is 7.
So she travelled with the 3rd and the 4th, and then in the 5 Doctors, she met the 1st, 2nd, and 5th Doctors, and then she, of course, met the 10th and 11th later on. She got around. I miss Sarah Jane. So the answer to that was 7. Cheryl Clancy, could you say Caecilius in Tom Baker's voice? Caecilius in Tom Baker's voice. There we go. Who played the Doctor in Scream of the Shalka?
Richard E. Grant.
Grant. Richard E. Grant.
Grant.
There's a divide here.
You're in the South now.
Yeah.
Grant.
Anyway. How many different colours made up the 4th Doctor's scarf, which wasn't the season 18 one, it was the previous one? How many is it?
7.
It was also 7. And no one tell me that's wrong, because again, I've counted.
Go 7.
Fun fact, there's no blue in Tom Baker's scarf.
Ah. That seems disappointing.
Quite like blue.
But I suppose it doesn't really go with the other colours. It's not really like a blending colour with...
No, but like a royal blue or a navy blue.
Still...
The dark grey kind of looks like a blue.
Well...
Anyway, sorry. Which Doctor was the first to use the sonic screwdriver? That's number 5, and it was... You should know this off the top of your head.
I didn't hear the question.
Number 5.
Yeah, but I do, yes. It's Troughton. Again!
Second Doctor.
The beautiful Patrick Troughton.
Someone's put season 16 different scarf. Yeah, but it's still made up of 7 colours. Because it's the first... It's the original scarf and the duplicate scarf stitched together. So it's still 7.
The 3 railway engines, Northern. It's Grant, not Grant.
No, it's Grant, not Grant. Grant. It's Grant. Anyway, so yeah, number 5 was Patrick Troughton, the second Doctor. Question number 6. How many Doctors so far regenerated outside of the TARDIS?
5.
Was indeed.
Including Troughton.
Yeah.
Can you tell I love him?
Yeah. Troughton, Pertwee, Tom, McCoy, McGann. Since Paul McGann, a Doctor's not regenerated outside the TARDIS. How mad's that? Question number 7. Which Doctor needed the 0 room after regenerating? Who is it?
Davison.
The 5th Doctor, Peter Davison.
Grand in wingy language.
Grand. Not grand. Grand.
It's grand, darling.
No, it's fucking not.
It's not, it's grand. But it's grand.
I hope my final score is good. Well, it depends what you've got so far, because if it's not good so far, then it's not going to be good. Sorry. So, question number 8. In which story is it revealed the Doctor has 2 hearts? That is, of course...
Spearhead from Space.
Pertwee's first story, which is something that I didn't even know. I thought it was slightly earlier than that in the Troughton era, but evidently not. Evidently not.
Nope.
We need more live-action McGann. I agree. I really like Paul McGann, especially listening to the audio. Like, he's so good. Another Scouser as well.
I wonder if a Doctor could regenerate back into a Doctor.
It's been talked about before. So who's to say? Question number 9. The 12th Doctor is first seen in which story?
Day of the Doctor.
The 50th anniversary. Day of the Doctor. How does Tom die from falling from a radio telescope, yet David survived from falling from a spaceship? Fuck knows. What is canon? Who knows?
We have afflicting opinions on that last episode, don't we?
Which one?
Tom's last episode.
What, Legopolis? Oh, I love it. I love it. But yeah, number 9 was Day of the Doctor. And then finally, the final question of the entire quiz. True or false? On screen, every Doctor has met the Daleks.
The answer is false.
It is false. McGann does not, nor does Joe Martin, but I've not seen season 12, series 12 rather. I've seen season 12, that's Tom's first one, but I've not seen series 12, so I don't know if she has or not, but I'm pretty sure she hasn't. So there you go. So how did everyone do? Or the curator, as someone said. So how did everybody do? Let us know in the chat or using hashtag an unearthly quiz. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Thanks for doing this quiz. It helps curve the madness, and Becky has good Doctor Who opinions. Her favourite is Troughton. So
see, just bring up the Troughton. Come on.
I love Troughton.
Who's excited for Fury from the Deep?
I love this. On Twitter, question number 9: how did Wingy pull such top totty?
He wonders this every day.
Someone's put, I'm 3 minutes 44 seconds. Oh, this is like 20 minutes ago. Jesus. 31 out of 33 so far. That's a bloody good score. I need to make these harder. For question 4.
Oh, look.
What?
They actually put the...
Yeah.
That's really... Who was that? Who did that?
That one. Mid-Carter J.
Oh.
Awesome. So, 44 out of 54, 48 out of 53. There's conflicting answers here. 38, someone's put please no. 29 out of 54, 41 out of 54, 37. I got 0. Joking, are you? Dan has put 32 out of 54, 33, 42.
These are really good scores, actually.
Yeah, I need to make this harder. 49. Someone's been using Google. No, I'm joking. To be fair, I was honestly worried. 45 out of 50. It's not 50 questions, so I don't know how you've managed that.
They might have counted, they probably just counted it as...
I'm actually quite impressed. I'm quite 1 out of 1. Sweet. I don't believe in scores. That means you didn't do well. I'm only messing. 41. Something just fucking died in here.
My fridge just went...
What did you get? Wingy, can I say I love you? No homo. By the way, you two should stay together. You warm my little heart. Well, because of quarantine, we have to. But I love her all the same. I just said I love you all the same. Someone's put I had to Google Liverpool's location. Don't ever go there. It's horrible. Oh, he's Irish. Right. Ireland's beautiful. Love Ireland. Sent proof of mine on Twitter. Let's have a look. 22 out of 53. So shit. Oof. And the answer to the question is, which episode did the Doctor get shy? It was Frontier in Space. It was also the TV movie. Ah, there we go. Isn't the score? Very good. Very, very good. 42. Need an Irish actor as the Doctor. I agree with that, actually. I agree.
Yeah.
So
But
Republic of Ireland, not Northern. Although they've just said I'm Irish as well, Northern Irish. Oops. I see. I'm half Southern Irish, so I'm more biased.
I like all Irish accents. I think they're wonderful.
Yeah.
But you couldn't have like a really, really strong Irish accent.
Oh no,
because then no one would understand.
I mean, to be fair, like Capaldi has quite a soft Scottish accent, but I believe that he still had to get subtitled when they showed it in America.
Wow.
Like, how could you not understand Capaldi? 30, I am content now. Back to writing a 2-parter about the Doctor meeting the 456. If I ever make it, I will send a link. Yeah, please do. Please do.
That's awesome.
Which country are you from? England. The one that has won the World Cup once and then doesn't shut up about it.
The United Kingdom.
A Welsh Doctor.
Why not?
It all depends on the quality of the actor, doesn't it, really? Cillian Murphy is the master. Here we go. Cillian Murphy is the master.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him as the Doctor.
No, he's too sinister for the Doctor. I'd love Benedict Cumberbatch as the Doctor versus Cillian Murphy as the master. That would be amazing. That would be so good.
Oh, that's sexy.
That's like Hollywood style Doctor Who movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd watch the shit out of that.
And also both of them are war.
Right.
Sorry.
I'm chatting up a girl and want to get her into big Doctor Who. Help me. I mean, Colin's quite big. That's mean.
Into big Doctor Who.
We'll get her into Doctor Who, basically.
I was already into Doctor Who because of my brother. So if she's got a sibling, get them to get her interested, and then, yeah.
46 out of 54. Someone else said that. Really good. Well done.
They were really good.
I'd love a sinister Doctor, like an evil Doctor. Yeah,
You've had like your own sort of personal ideas on that, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I really wish that they sort of went whole hog with the Capaldi and Colin Baker stuff, but they just sort of pussied out after a bit, and it just didn't quite work. Richard Ayoade is the Doctor, someone says. I don't know if he's got the acting chops to do the dramatic stuff. In terms of the quirkiness, he's got it spot on, but I can't see him doing like the serious.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen him enough personally as an actor. Series 12 is better than Series 11. Yeah, but Diarrhea is worse than a normal shit, isn't it? Still bad.
Series 12 is better.
I was into Doctor Who because of my mum.
Oh,
Nice.
Go, Mum.
Any ideas on how to get the old collection box sets? Just have to be quick, because when I think they pre-order them and then they sell out pretty quickly, and then people put on eBay for like $1,000. It's not worth it.
The old collection box sets? So what
the one that you got me one and Philip's got season 12.
Pre-order.
Yeah.
Get them on pre-order. Because
I don't know what the next one is that's coming out. Well, 14 isn't out yet, but there's going to be one after that.
I think that's what I did with my brother's one, which is now like.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Bring Derek Jacobi back against Paul McGann on screen. That'd be cool. I've been watching it since I was an infant. OG fan. Nice. I've been watching it since I was like 10. You got into it quite late though, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Someone spotted, are you excited about Fury from the Deep?
Absolutely.
Pre-ordered it. I've pre-ordered the Steelbook because I'm a nerd. I mean, I'm so excited. Like, I genuinely believe that could be not only my favourite Troughton story, but one of my favourite stories ever. I hope they've done it justice.
It's Troughty. I'm always gonna be excited for a Troughty coming out.
David Jason as the Doctor, definitely not. Love him, but no.
He's kind of got that slightly McCoy-esque feel about him. If he was a bit younger,
yeah, like 80s David Jason.
Yeah. Like if he'd done it then, he's got that slight edge of McCoy. Because David Jason, the brilliant thing about David Jason, why he was so good in Only Fools and Horses, was because he's a brilliant comedian, but he's also a very good serious actor. Yeah. So he could have done the balance of both quite well. But I think he's too old now to.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he's like 80, I think, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, if he was.
Sean Bean in Doctor Who, well, he's fucking dead if that's the case. Peter Kay is the Doctor, definitely not.
Sean Dead is the Master. Sean Dead.
Sean Dead. Sean of the Dead is the Master.
Sean Dead. Sean Bean as the Master would be quite.
Yeah.
Quite
good. I can see that. Can we get Capaldi back? I'd love Capaldi back, you know. I was watching a compilation of him before, and he's top. I love Capaldi. It's a shame his era wasn't better, but there you go.
That's an interesting one. Ronnie Barker, if he was still alive as the Master.
Again, could he do the serious?
Yeah. Yeah, because again, in Open All Hours, he did like the comedy bits, but the emotional bits with David Jason, they still, Again, he's a very good all-rounded comedian.
Yeah. Charles Dance in Doctor Who. A lot of people want him as the Master. Did you see all the missing stories? Well, they're missing. Wasn't Ronnie Barker Mr. Chin in Axos? No. I know it looks like him, but it's not.
Oh, Tim Roth.
Yeah?
As maybe not as the Doctor, but as the Master, maybe.
What was that series that you and your mum watched?
Tin Star. And he is just unbelievable. Like, he's a brilliant actor anyway, but in Tin Star, he's just, again, he does the whole serious, but he also does really dry sense of humour as well.
Someone spot, isn't Yanto really good in Miracle Day? No. because he's dead.
Oh, I just got that.
Tim Curry is the Master.
Yeah. Again.
Zac Efron as the Master. Fuck off. No. No.
Or was it who? I would have loved Rick Mail as a villain. He was going to be in the dark. Oh.
Yeah, there was a. Do you remember that Children in Need one?
Mm.
The 3D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be something totally different, and Rick Mayall was supposed to be in it as a villain.
Oh, I love Rick. Well, yeah, I still love Rick Mail, but Rick Mail is one of my comedy idols. So, yeah, that would have been amazing.
Unfortunately, never happened. People love Capaldi more after he left. I agree, actually. I agree. I mean, I was a bit unsure of him first few episodes, and then I really grew to like him, and I was like, wow, I really like this edgy, darker Doctor. And then in Series 9, I was like, who the fuck is this? He's like your weird space uncle. And then Series 10, he was like a mild mix of both of them. He was a bit dark, but he was also a bit silly. But he's definitely, in terms of a performance as the Doctor, I think he's underrated. But in terms of his era, it is quite poor.
Sean Pertwee. Yeah, why not?
I don't know. As long, if he's a separate incarnation, I wouldn't want him to come back as his dad's version.
No, he'd have to be his own.
That could be interesting.
But then again, so many of
he looks just like his dad, though. It's actually freaky.
Yeah.
Have you seen him dress up in his dad's costume?
Yeah, I have.
It's freaky as fuck.
Yeah. It's sweet though. It's sweet like seeing Troughton's kids on the Doctor Who stuff. It's like, sorry, I keep referring back to Troughton.
Is it fine to like the Chibnall era? Yeah. If you like it, you like it. Simple. I mean, I don't. But if you do, there you go. Andrew Scott definitely is the Master. Moriarty and Sherlock.
Oh right. Oh, yeah. He's brilliant. Sorry, I didn't know that was his name. He's yeah.
Gene Wilder as the Doctor if he was still alive.
That would be mad.
I wouldn't want an American.
No.
Personally.
But that would be mad.
Troughton was the best, so it's allowed.
Thanks.
I do love Troughton though, I can't deny. So did everyone enjoy the quiz, by the way? I hope it was okay. I really like some genuine, honest feedback. Like, was it too easy? Was it too hard? Was it boring? Is my beard too long? I know that it is for the last one, but yeah, just let me know, was the quiz okay? Because I hope that you guys, obviously with lockdown going on and whatnot, are just sort of coping, because it's driving people mad not being able to go outside. It's a load of fucking bollocks, really, but it's for the best. So hopefully I was just doing this so people can, sit down for a bit and just rack their brains about random Doctor Who rubbish. Someone's put bloody terrible. Cheers. But yeah, so I just want it to be good for you guys and give something back, because when I started this channel, I was not very good at anything really. I didn't know how to edit videos. I didn't know how to use Photoshop properly, and I had to learn on myself. So there you go. Hope it was good.
It was very good, even though
you were part of it.
Yeah, but
a bit biased. No,
but it's hard doing something live.
Do you believe in aliens? Yeah, I am one. Imagine. The quiz was good, maybe a bit harder next time. Cool, I'll bear that in mind. I'll make it fucking impossible, but I'll mix it up next time. I'll do different rounds, so I won't just do I probably won't do a spin-off round and a Doctor's round. I'll probably do like a Dalek round and a Master round or something.
Yeah. So maybe some people can make suggestions on Twitter for rounds. Yeah. Like topic rounds and the best ones.
Let us know some topics on Twitter. Hashtag an unearthly quiz. Or just tweet at me directly at Wingy Media. Also, if you're a bit bored in lockdown as well, don't forget that Becky does poems on her channel, Becky B Poetry.
That's Becky with a IE.
With a B, yeah, with a B.
Becky B as in IE, BECKIEB, Bumblebee.
Poetry.
There will be another video hopefully uploaded tomorrow. So
which is also about sort of the lockdown stuff.
Yes. And then whilst I've got the opportunity, also if you don't know that my brother does Doctor Who stuff as well, and his channel is Twin Hat, which is all one word.
He recently did an unboxing and review of the Faceless Ones, which was enjoyable. I enjoyed that, Philip, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Luca has said, "Hey Wingy, what attracts you to classic Who more than new Who?" I think the pacing in Doctor Who has never been good, but I think it's better in the classic series. And I think Tom and Sarah Jane, and I suppose the classic Doctors as a whole, engrosses me more than the new ones.
Yeah, I think you have to take precedent of the fact that the classic series of Doctor Who didn't have the technology, the budget that they have now,
So
and
they
it's
had to focus on the story, didn't they?
but it's still like, if you've got a good doctor, a good actor playing the Doctor, and you've got a good story, like they're the most enthralling stories that you're going to see.
I mean, some of the best science fiction stories ever have been classic Doctor Who. I mean, for example, Genesis of the Daleks, I think, is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Caves of Androzani, which I can't wait for you to see. It's brilliant. Earthshock, we're not talking about it now. The Sea Devils, I think, is brilliant. The Invasion, I love. I mean, there's so many great stories. It's just brilliant. Watch the Two Doctors, Wingy, Becky, go on. We've seen it, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
You liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I made her watch it because, well, I didn't make you watch it, but I was like, like this because it's Troughton.
Yeah. Yes.
And Colin. It's good. Why haven't the Rootons come back? They're a bit shite, not gonna lie. I did like Horror Fang Rock, but they're just jellyfish.
Oh, Alex Cooper. I've been struggling a lot during lockdown, guys. This helped a lot. Thank you so much. You're very welcome.
Yeah, I'm glad we could help. And as we're a namesake as well, as I'm also an Alex.
Yes.
And that's the thing, guys. Like with lockdown, it is awful, and there are people who are going to struggle with mental health and stuff, and well, anything really, because it's like it's getting out there. Like you can't go out, like shops. Like if you want to try and deliver, how bad have we had it? Like we can't get a delivery slot and anything like that. So
and then it's like people, for example, like our parents and whatnot.
Yeah, like they can't go outside because of health reasons or age or anything like that. So it is terrible. So hopefully, stuff like this helps people such as yourself, Alex. So there we go.
I mean, I feel.
So I feel bad now. I was joking. The quiz was great. I had a feeling.
He did actually comment earlier on saying like joking it was great.
Oh, right.
He's just like he hasn't seen it. I want him to know I liked it.
Here we go. Another super chat from Alex Goddard. Excellent quiz tonight. Tough and challenging questions to really educate ourselves on Doctor Who. Such a lot of fun and really useful idea for every month to change things up. Well, thank you very much. I met him at Vorp as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember.
Lovely.
I think it might have been just before I met you, actually.
Oh, it was the same. Yeah, because that was the first Vorp you went to, wasn't it?
Yeah. I remember.
Ooh.
What's worse, Hellbent or Time Lash? Time Lash didn't make me angry, so Hellbent.
And I have seen Mind Robber.
Oh, I love Mind Robber. It's really good. I like how... this is why I prefer Classic Who to New Who. It's so ingenious because it's a simple case of, right, Fraser Hines is on holiday. Right, so for 1 week, we're just going to write him as if Jamie's just had his face is wrong, so we'll cast someone else for a week.
But it's brilliant.
How amazing is that?
It's brilliant, and you wouldn't even have, yeah. And again, you were saying how you love Heaven Sent.
Yeah.
That, I mean, Mind Robber's not exactly the same principle because isn't Capaldi by himself? But I'm pretty sure like Troughton is a lot of the time kind of by himself. Yeah. Just saying, like, again, I'm bigging up Troughton. People need to go back to the black and white Doctor Who series.
But yeah, just because it's in black and white, don't let it put you off. Favourite special effect on Doctor Who?
What's that? What?
Favourite Flambeau. Favourite special effect on Doctor Who? The Dalek costume. Or the actual Dalek. That's a special effect, right? Is it?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, nice.
Or like the from the Dalek when they go,
with the skeleton.
Yeah, when they kind of go, after being hit by the Dalek, and they kind of go like, wow.
Oh yeah, for like 5 minutes. They're just like,
and then they're falling for another 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. And then that's the cliffhanger. If only one part of a missing episode was found, what would you like it to be? If only one part? Can we not find the whole story? Dalek Master Plan, I'd love to see back. Have you watched The Five Doctors?
No.
So
I have seen, basically, what is my next Doctor?
Sea Devils.
So I started watching the my brother originally got me into Doctor Who, and then my brother also got me into your channel, watching the channel, and then that's how obviously I met Alex.
Sorry to interrupt, we just got a super chat. What do you think is the most ambitious story? I would actually say Heaven Sent, just because it's the Doctor by himself for the entire thing. In terms of scale, I'm not sure, but I think ambitious to have just one actor walk around the castle by themselves and make it really interesting and compelling. Yeah, that's amazing. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's all right. Super chat thing. Yeah, so met Alex. Then basically my brother was like, do you want to start watching from the very beginning? Oh no.
Well, you're telling the stories. I'll be back in a sec.
Hi guys. Yeah, so my brother basically, I started watching Doctor Who from the very first episode with Hartnell, and I've watched it every available episode that you can watch from start to finish kind of thing. So I've been going literally in order, and I'm currently at what? Where am I at?
Sea Devils.
Sea Devils. So all of the stories prior to the Sea Devils I've seen. There are episodes, however...
You've seen sporadically, haven't you?
You've
seen a few of Tom's. I think you've seen a couple of Davisons.
Yeah, there's a few stories here and there and everywhere that I've seen, but anything new Who, I'm very, very vague on. But the classic stuff.
I must admit, a lot of New Who is actually quite good.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that stuff.
Got another super chat from Fraser James. Which is better, Planet of Evil or Heaven Sent? Oh, it's Heaven Sent. Easily. Planet of Evil is part of my favourite season, but it's probably my least favourite of the season. I would rather go back and watch Heaven Sent, because I think Capaldi's phenomenal in that.
I've got to go. Media, amazing quiz. Can't wait for the next one.
Thank you very much, the Whovian with a small collection. I hope your collection gets bigger. Awesome name, though. I love Web Planet, though. Thoughts? You were doing so well with Becky the entire night.
And then you commented on my least favourite Doctor Who story. Okay, it's quite. It's funny though, because it's funny. But no, there are episodes where it's so bad that you kind of laugh. But Web Planet for me is one of those that's so bad it goes beyond funny and just becomes annoying. That's my personal opinion. And
the Menoptera will be no more.
It was like when ants were running into the camera and knocking the camera over, and I was just I'm pretty after halfway through episode 2, I'm pretty sure I had my head in my phone for most of it. But yeah, Web Planet for me is my least favourite Doctor Who so far.
Who's your favourite companion of the show? I imagine yours is Jamie. Mine's Sarah Jane. Yours, Jamie?
And Joe.
Oh yeah. I love Joe. Name an episode of Series 13 for me to watch. Any. Pick any. They're all good. They're all really, really good. Should we do a few more questions and call it time? Because, I mean, we have been on for an hour and 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. I fell asleep watching the Web Planet. Yeah. What do you think of the Time Meddler? I quite enjoyed that one. A bit forgettable, but I quite enjoyed that one. Which is better, Dalek Invasion of Earth or The Empty Child? I mean, I love Empty Child. I also love Dalek Invasion of Earth. I like them both. But I'd rather watch Empty Child. My introduction to classic Who was from the Sun newspaper, 3 DVDs. I mean, great that you started watching Doctor Who, but never ever buy the Scum, because it's a fucking shit rag of a paper. Thoughts on Delta and the Bannerman? You haven't seen that, have you?
No.
Sean McCoy. It's got Ken Dodd in it.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
It's not that great.
Oh, okay.
Opinion on the Deadly Assassin. I love Deadly Assassin. That's brilliant. What episode would you like animated? Do
Um,
you even know what's missing?
Highlanders.
Highlanders. Yeah.
The oh, what's the oh? I'm really sorry. I'm so bad at title names and stuff. But the one from Hartnell with the Marco Polo.
Marco Polo?
Is it that one?
I think Marco Polo's missing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That one would be good.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I've heard that it's.
I'd say Daleks Master Plan.
Yeah, and that.
Favorite story with the Second Doctor with Ben and Polly, Macroterra. For me personally, I know Jamie's in it as well, but Ben doesn't do anything.
In what?
Any?
Oh,
there's not
I
many.
like Ben though.
He doesn't do a lot,
I like
though,
Ben
does
and
he?
Polly.
I like Polly.
The actress who plays Polly is beautiful.
Annika Wills.
Yeah, she's so sweet,
She
and
is
both
lovely.
her and thingy
Fraser Hines.
no.
Deborah Watling. No,
No.
she's sadly no
Padbury.
words. Wendy Padbury.
Yeah, Wendy Padbury. Both of them told me the most amazing. So those of you who are Troughton fans, both of them told me the most amazing, hilarious stories about Troughton when they were working with him on set, and you could just tell when they were talking about him how much they adored him. Like literally, their eyes lit up. They were just giggling to themselves. So, but I've heard so many stories that he was wonderful. People really liked him.
Best story of season 24. I mean, they're all shite. What's the one in the hotel? What's it called?
I don't know, but I'm just going to say Rob Down's Power of the Daleks is my favourite Doctor Who story.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. What do you think of Attack of the Cybermen? I actually love it. I think it's underrated. Which is worse, Heaven Sent or Hellbent? Oh, Hellbent? Heaven Sent's amazing. What are you on about? Bloody hell. Favourite side character ever, not including companions? Duggan, easy. Yes, it is Paradise Towers. Thank you very much. After season 13, what is your all-time favourite season? Probably 12. Tom's first one. Definitely not Jodie's. There we go. Right then.
Watch the questions come in. Like, so what do you think of?
My opinion of the latest era is not relevant now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is going to be it, guys. I think. Thank you so much, because I know that a lot of you guys have been here for the entire time, and why I don't know. Again, hope you enjoyed the quiz. Hope you did well in it. I'll have to make it harder for next time because a lot of people were getting 30s and solid 40s. So
yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to make it impossible next time. Make sure that you tweet at the hashtag an unearthly quiz. Make sure that you follow myself and Becky on wherever. I will do another one of these soon. Hold on, what was that?
Just that one.
Do you fancy coming to the quiz of Rassilon and hosting a round sometime? Yes, I don't know what the quiz of Rassilon is, but I would. I'm an old whore. I'll turn up for anything. So yeah, why not? But yes, thank you once again, guys. And I'm going to have to do another one of these now, aren't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Sweet. All right, well, enjoy the rest of your lockdown, guys. And I will see you all later.
Stay safe.
I have to press that again. That's awkward.